Hi, I'm Donald Pitt, the founder and Managing Director of Quality Building Management. As you can see from this list, I hold a large number of licenses and qualifications to enable me to discuss this topic with you today. I hold trade qualifications, carpentry, joinery and wall plastering, and have been a licensed builder since 1981. I have licensing to conduct and certify fire equipment, am a safety professional, a fire safety advisor, and a licensed asbestos assessor. The topic we're going to discuss today is safety for residential owners corporations in New South Wales. So what are the legislation? Well, we have the WHS Act and Regulations 2011 and New South Wales Strata Schemes Management Act 1996. So are owners corporations responsible for safety on common property? So the answer is yes. And I reference now the WHS Act, Section 62 of the Strata Schemes Management Act, and their legal duty of care provisions available under common law. But the WHS Act states that residential units are exempt from the WHS Act. This is true, but please read the following from the legislator. Now, this is New South Wales Frequently Asked Questions. This is a newsletter that they've put out. So it says here, are strata title bodies corporate of wholly residential strata schemes covered by the new health and safety laws? The answer is no, unless they directly employ a worker. Now it goes on and says, under the new Act, PCBU, so the persons conducting business or undertaking, strata titles body corporate are exempt from coverage if they're wholly, the common areas only for residential purposes. So it says they're not responsible. But look at this exemption. This exemption does not affect duties under other laws, including laws relating to negligence and strata laws more generally. So do the provisions of the Act apply to owners, corporation or residents? And it says here, it does if a contractor undertakes work in the common area, the part of the common area where the contractor is working becomes a workplace for that contractor. So the duty of care under the WHS Act does apply to the common area when a contractor is on site. This is from the legislator. So in this circumstances, residents are considered others. So they must take reasonable care of their own and others' health and safety and ensure or enable the contractor to comply with the WHS Act. Therefore, if they are aware, and you, the owners corporation, if you're aware of safety issues that may affect the safety of the contractor or others, you must inform the contractor. Now, do strata managers have a responsibility though? Again, this is under the Act. Strata managers, as part of their business, engaged by the owners corporation managing the common area, take on the responsibilities under sections 19 and 20 of the Health Act. So what are the duties under 19 and 20? So strata managers engaging anyone to work on the common area, they must ensure the health and safety of the workers they engage and ensure the health and safety of others are not put at risk by the work being undertaken. So how can strata managers ensure contractors work safely? There's a full list included, but look at the point number 3, advise the contractor of any known risk in the workplace. But what happens when an injury does occur on a common property? Well, the owner's corporation is always responsible. The owner's corporation generally is sued, and the owner's corporation always pays out. I'll discuss 2 court cases here. First one is Moroccan decision. This is the Gold Coast in Queensland, but directly references New South Wales because cases lawyers use each one in different jurisdictions. And it says the body corporate owes a duty of care to each lot owner and other users of common property. The other one is Wu versus Carter in New South Wales, where a lady suffered injury from a defective railing. She was paid $775,000 in damages. The body corporate or the owner's corporation paid 75% of that, and the landlord's agent paid 25%. So look at that cost here. I have not mentioned any penalties under the WHS Act yet, only common law faults where the owners corp pay out. So what are owners corps responsible for? They must make sure all common property is in good working order, make sure common property is safe, so that the owner's corporation is responsible for the safety of all lot owners and visitors to the common property, including contractors. So does the owner's corporation need to engage a professional to inspect the common property? The answer is no. The committee can do it themselves, but then they take on all the legal responsibilities and they're responsible. So should the owner's corporation engage a professional to conduct a safety audit? The answer is a definite yes, because that professional company then takes on all legal responsibilities. How often should a safety audit be conducted? At least yearly. I'm Donald Pitt, and thank you for your time today.